Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal. The debate on expansion has warmed up for full EU membership. Photo Omer Messenger. France and Germany may be preparing plans for a multiple EU. But Ukraine clearly demonstrates that it does not want to deal with the second stage of membership. Kiev aims to be a full-fledged candidate for full-fledged membership of European Union. Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal promised Polico to take his country the EU in next 2 years. Shmyhal. In the coming months, when the debates on expansion before a series of key meetings warmed up for full EU membership, France and Germany are printing for an alternative option to the EU status based on 4 different co-centered membership circles. However, Shmyhal clearly stated that Ukraine will not endure the go-slow version of Ukraine. We carry out all maximum efforts to ensure that Ukraine becomes a full-fledged member of the European Union. This is critical for all Ukrainians. Ultimately, he stated that there was a political decision for the member states. 8 countries were given status of EU candidates, including a group of countries waiting to take next step in Western Balkans for years. While Shmyhal argued that Ukraine was a unique case for EU membership. We want to be full-fledged member because Ukraine is unique country that pays such big price for the will of the European Union today. More than that, wish willing to become willing and full-fledged European member. SMHYAL said that Ukraine met all 7 conditions determined by European Commission in June 2022. After a decision adopted by Cabinet this week moved to next stage of participation process. A movement which is seen as a branch and objects treatment ethnic Hungarians in Ukraine. We are ready to go. We expect that we can have a positive situation by European Commission in evaluation our progress. At latest from month. And thus decision Council Europe to decide to start negotiations with Ukraine. Evaluating progress Ukraine. European Commission will publish annual growth package, which will be launched for a discussion between EU leaders at Council of Europe meeting December. Shmyhal confirmed that Ukrainian diplomats forced national capitals about the need to continue membership of Ukraine. Ukraine would not bring problems to the European Union as a member of the EU. Shmyhal also tried soften with and after recent saliva due export of Ukraine between 2 countries, and claimed that Ukrainians who escaped from country for contributed 0.5% economy. €0.45 billion transfer Ukrainians in Ukrainians. He said, I would like express the words of gratitude to the Poland nation and all Poland families for their support Ukrainian refugees. Ukraine's European political community in Granada, which will gather non-EU and non-EU leaders, is expected to be represented at the next week.